It's fine though, it's fine though. Although Tsunami, thank you for the soup, but Chisakaairi is just an ordinary OL working at a black company. One day after getting off from an 18-hour shift, she suddenly got hit by Truck-kun. Afterwards, she wakes in another world in an unfamiliar body. Pray do tell. What does the unfamiliar body look like? Well, what am I getting reborn as? I actually always joke around with my friends saying, oh my gosh, when are we gonna isekai? And whenever we piss each other off they always say, I'm gonna kill you. And whenever one of the friends says, I'm gonna kill you, we're always like, oh no, kill me first, me. Isekai me first, and me first, get me out of here. It's a pretty dark joke, but it is, yeah, it's a pretty morbid joke, but that just comes to show how done we're with life from time to time. It just comes to show how done we are with life at times. We're all, they're all my age, so it's not, yeah. Tsunami, thank you for the super. It turns out she's now in the body of a villainess from a famous otome game she knows. How will Airi adapt to her new life? How will she do her dailies? Find out on 30-year-old black company worker gets reincarnated as an otome villainess. Are you gonna start writing this otome novel or manhwa for me so I can read it? Would read. 10 out of 10 would read. Can I purchase the subscription to this webtoon so I can read it? Please. I wanna read it. It writes itself? I mean, I guess it does write itself. It's story of my life, kinda, not really, but I'm not an otome villainess, sadly, so. Idiot Carrot, thank you for the super. If you got isekai, would you prefer to go to a medieval, fantasy, or cyberpunk future? This is a really hard one, I will not lie. I feel like a lot of girls would say medieval fantasy because a lot of the web novels and manhwas these days, they're about the medieval fantasy stuff like Duke, Duchess, whatever else there is. But in my case, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm lacking in technology. I require technology. I think I require technology. How am I going to survive without technology? So I feel like I might choose cyberpunk future. I feel like I would prefer cyberpunk future if I had to get isekai'd. Cause like literally, in fantasy, what are you gonna do? Okay, so you can ride horses. What else? Cause you guys need to understand, once you get used to technology, it's hard to go back. You see all these manhwas and all these web novels going like crazy about, oh my gosh, we got isekai and there's magic and whatnot. But it's, once you experience stuff like cell phone, PC, internet, and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to go back to a time where you have nothing. Where you literally have nothing. I don't know. It's just my personal whatchamacallit. But if I had to go to the medieval times, well, they better have advanced magic then, at the very least. Yeah, exactly. And their medical stuff isn't as advanced either. So you're probably, oh my gosh, you got a fever. You're probably gonna die within the next 5 days then. Also, you could you really take a shower at a lake or a river? That is also true. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. It's hard for a few weeks. Human brain is flexible. It would be hard for a few weeks, but I feel like it would be... I feel like it wouldn't be for a few weeks. I feel like it would be hard for months, possibly years. Pokemon does have technology, but Pokemon really... Pokemon isn't like medieval times still. Pokemon doesn't count. Pokemon isn't cyberpunk per se, but it's still it still has technology and stuff, so Yeah, personal hygiene alone, it would be pretty hard. A lot, and I feel like if you become a villainess and there's like magical powers and whatnot, oh gosh, everything's gonna try to kill you. And the government is worse in medieval times. If the king says, off with her head, off your head goes, nobody can veto that. Literally nobody can veto that. You die if you die. Well, both corruptions wouldn't. Yeah. I was gonna say medieval quote-unquote government, which is basically just a king, is corrupted, but the government's just as bad. I don't know. Regardless, I would say I'd rather be isekai'd into a cyberpunk future over medieval times. Oh my gosh, you don't want to be a princess? Nah, I don't need to be a princess. Oh my gosh, you don't want to be born as like the daughter of like some rich duke or whatnot? No, I don't need that. I don't need the money. Just give me the technology, bro. I don't need the money. Just give me the technology. Okay, I mean, if I already had technology and then I had money, okay, then I'm fine with it. I'll be fine. Oh, you don't want to be a princess? I don't want to be a princess. I don't need to be a princess. Ria can have that job. I don't care about being a princess. Oh my god, you don't want to tax people? I don't care about the freaking taxes. Just give me my technology. Give me my technology. I can be poor for all I care, but I need that technology, bro. But you can. Okay, there's nothing that said you can't have fantasy stuff in cyberpunk future either, though. You can still have fantasy in cyberpunk future, so okay.